It's Ikue. Today is number 13 rules today. Net 4 is a quantum shift, Aquarius, I innovate day. But in order for us to know where we innovate, where we belong, we need something, we need to let go of something, break it to breakthrough. That's the powerful day. Step 13, Scorpio, but also happy full moon. 13 degrees in Taurus, so 13 rules a day. It's about quantum shift. It's about shedding all the old cycles and jump into a new timeline. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me. Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. And it's full moon and it's 13 degrees. 13 degrees Scorpio. It's still spicy. How you guys feeling on this powerful day? I'm going through a lot of emotional state. Lots of frustration do come up, and setting some boundaries and intention moving forward. I don't want to live like this anymore. I no longer want to attract this type of reality. So I'm setting commanding, right? Commanding my reality, how I want. And so I'm feeling that little bit of spiciness and boundaries coming up. But full moon in Taurus is about body. So definitely matching with my moon cycle or my own woman cycle. I've been experiencing a lot of purging and headaches and be feeling tender in my body. That lasted for like 2 days. And today is a lot better, and today is full moon. So I definitely start to feel that effect 3 days before. So I know, I like to say my body's wise, our body is wise, know what to do all the time, right? And so even in the middle of maybe personal crisis or body crisis, we need to know that pain is okay, right? And it's safe for us to feel. And pain is wise too. Our body is wise. Let us not forget that. Yeah. Okay. Let's set some powerful intentions, psychic protection, and super chakra from Essential Oil Wizardry. And I'm looking forward to read. And there's a lot of messages out there, especially on this powerful full moon. I've been reading some and getting inspired, but also let us believe, let us trust what we feel in our body too, because that's our wisdom. We're learning to trust how we feel and not worry about what other people think or this is it, right? What you feel in your body is legit, and let us really trust that and know that we are legit. super chakra, and this is for everybody and for me. And letting go of any programming that is outdated, basically, even from our ancestors, right? There's part of us that maybe wants to make our ancestors proud, and that's very true. And but also we're going into new world, and any programming that don't serve us, it's okay to change, right? But we still show up to the world with our integrity, precision, consistency, and compassion and kindness, more love to ourselves. And at the end of the day, we create our own reality. We're choosing ourselves over and over again. And today is step 13. One represent I love energy, Leo. 3 represent I believe, Sagittarius energy. When you love, your belief, and when you believe, your love, and that becomes the belongings and innovation, Aquarius energy. And so the sun sign is in step 13, Scorpio, and the moon is in 13 degrees Taurus. This 13, like Friday the 13th, there's a lot of power in that transformation, death and rebirth in this Scorpio season. And we are definitely letting go of all cycles. Any sensations that are coming up right now is a sign of release. So don't worry that you're not going, crazy, but rather all we have to do is sit with that pain, sit with that discomfort, and feel it out. And the download came to me a couple of days ago when I was working on clients, and I shared this during my live. There's a power in feeling, and when you feel wholeheartedly, then we don't need to carry it in our body. Every time we bypass our emotions or suppress our voice, that's when our body carries and score it, right? Takes scores. So in order for us to feel light and be young and not, feel liberated, we don't want to carry nothing. In order for us to carry nothing is to feel. When we feel everything, then you just letting it flow through your body. Then you don't need to carry. So let's be kind, courageous, and feel. And do not carry. So that being said, let me read the message for today. Collective message, breakthrough belonging. Today is step 13 in Scorpio, a net 4-day, resonating with Aquarius frequency. I belong, I innovate. It's the kind of day that doesn't ask for permission. It breaks the pattern to birth a new paradigm. Numerology of 13, I love. Step 3, I believe, Sagittarius energy, net to I belong, Aquarius. When you love what you believe, you unlock the courage to be seen as you truly are. When you believe in what you love, you stop waiting to be invited. You build the new. Aquarius is the innovator, the grid shifter, the system breaker. Scorpio, the transformer, the shadow revealer. Gotta love our Scorpio. The phoenix rising. Taurus full moon today, embodiment, safety, and value in the body. By the way, we just had full moon in the morning. I'm in Pacific time. But normally we'll feel the effect 3 days before and 3 days after any moon. So this full moon is at 13 degrees Taurus, mirroring today's step 13 Scorpio energy, a rare harmonic echo between the deep waters of the psyche and the steady roots of the earth. This is a quantum shift day. Reflection for the collective. Okay, some questions to ask yourself. Where have you outgrown false belonging? Where have you outgrown false belonging? Yeah, I can see some, I definitely outgrew some of the power dynamics, and I'm just finding my voice. It was scary to speak up my truth. And sometimes you take action and let the rest leave the rest to God. Leave the rest to the universe. You gotta trust, like surrender with trust. Now, next question. What old system, identity, or belief are you ready to break out of? What old system, identity, or belief are you ready to break out of? I think this is when the feminine energy is rising and we're speaking up. We're speaking up, but we are soft, at the same time. I saw this Miss Universe, and this, I don't know who's this man who was speaking and then called out on Miss Mexico, calling her dumbhead or something. And I just saw this video, if you guys know it. And then she spoke up. She spoke up basically like, I'm professional and I showing up for myself and do the best we can. And, it's not nice and fair to be called out as dumbhead. And then when she called out, basically other contestants of the universe stood up and left the room. And so this guy was forced to apologize. And I think this is like collectively happening, like no longer be, suppressed and bypassed anymore. Like it's not just the women, I'm talking about the energy, because, a lot of guys do have like the feminine energy that also, want to be embraced. And those things are speaking up towards a woman who has so much masculine energy too. So it's very interesting how things are moving. There's no turning back anymore. We just turn back the time. If you live in North America, daylight savings. I don't like daylight savings. It's just so weird. What does it mean to belong to your body, your truth, or your vision? What does it mean to belong to your body, your truth, your vision? For me, is staying true to myself. And even when no one understands me, even when no one sees me, I see myself and I understand myself. And that's enough. And let that be enough. And this is where I really work on comforting my ego and taking care of my inner child. If I felt overlooked, or if I felt unacknowledged and underappreciated, all of that. But what is not okay for me is to go against my truth. So I have learned to voice my opinions, and because I was ready, a lot of things came up. Like even this year, I was for example, unlawfully increased the rent. And then it was done unlawfully, and also, sorry, did I say right? Unlawfully. And also, they didn't apologize. They just pretend, oh, the notification was sent out and this, and lies after lies. And I spoke up, this is not okay. I think there's a lot of time. And then also when I look at my astral chart, I had to go through this. I had to go through this life purpose. I have to go through this life journey to live my life purpose now. So we just ended this 9-year cycle. 2025 net 9 is the death and rebirth number. And I think we are all going through this transformational time, but also like this 9, right? I have learned to, my wounds from past lives and all these times. I think a lot of times I was ahead of time. So my mind is ahead of time, and the voice that comes out or explanation that comes out was not necessarily be perceived or understood by many. So I was misunderstood, I was overlooked, and I was ridiculed, I was made fun of. And even with the soft appearance, right, and the soft calm voice, people didn't take me seriously, or people thought that, oh, she's kind of weird. And I recognized that, and that was my wound that I had to overcome. And hereby I say this, I feel like I have overcome. I had to go through all that pain, all that overlooked, all the things to get to where I am and to overcome my wounds. And I'm that, it's in my astral chart. It's basically, I am one of those people that have to go through my own wounds, because this very wounds had to become my medicine. And in order for us to make my wounds medicine, I had to go through my own pain. And so in this 9-year cycle, right, until 2025, in this full moon only comes in every 9 years or something. And so next one will be 2034. And so, we just finished this cycle, and we are starting this new cycle. So I did this last night, and I suggest you guys do it too. Setting the intention and maybe vision board or declaration in for that next 9-year cycle. What kind of house you want to live in, what kind of relationship you're having, or finance, right? All of that. I don't like to plan a lot of things. I'm not like a planner, and a vision board scares me. So I don't do vision board. But what I do is focus on what I want to feel, and brief blueprint of how I want to be and what I want to get. So that's just me. Some people are so, very, very much like visual, but that's how I feel. So today, explore those things, and let yourself innovate, let yourself belong to the future, let your frequency lead. Yeah. So really that, you know, you don't belong in their story, when people's story that are outdated, or, you know, the old version of you, right? You are the story, and owning your value, and stop translating your worth, right? And innovate from embodiment, not from effort. We don't chase, we magnetize. Leave with leave with your frequency, not to prove but to shine. Yeah. And I said this, my 9-year intention. I now begin a cycle where my essence is respected, my work is recognized, and my presence is received in a global field. Not because I push, but because I belong, because I believed when no one else did, because I loved myself through the silence. So, yeah, you know, we all have life purpose to live, and we're all discovering that. And if you're even not there, the first step is always to take care of yourself and love yourself, choose yourself. From there, you increase your self-worth, and it's like, oh, I deserve this, I deserve that, right? So let us just continue to, you know, keep moving forward with courage, and set some powerful intention for the next 9 years. That's a powerful thing to do today. Yeah, that's the vibe for today. Yes. Okay, let's finish with the right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. And let's connect with all parts of ourselves, and know that we're powerful beyond words. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, mind. Hello, ego. Hello, inner child. Hello, body. Hello, fascia. Hello, heart. And let us address any body parts, any sensation that needs extra love. Hello, hips. Hello, knees. Hello, feet. Thank you for working together in harmony. I love our inner peace, inner balance, inner beauty. All parts of me are cared, seen, nurtured, loved. Let's place our heart in the center. Hello, heart. You're the lighthouse. We follow you. I am safe, protected, guided. I am held. I don't need to hold it all together. I am held. I am enough. My presence is enough. I don't need to do more to prove my value. I am worthy. I'm worthy of perfect health, perfect love, amazing relationships and opportunities that are in the way. My life is for joy. My body is for joy. It's not my responsibility to carry. When I feel, I do not carry. I'm joyful. I'm confident. I am enough. You can add anything you want. Ooh, how are you guys feeling? I feel calm. Yeah. So we have this like full moon effect, and starting a 9-year cycle. And let me just, before I go, let me read that question again to ask yourself. Reflection for the collective. Where have you outgrown false belonging, right? Do you feel like you're belonging, low income, for example, right? Do you think you belong in an abusive relationship, for example, right? Where have you outgrown false belonging? Belonging is really, today teaches us when you love what you believe and you believe in what you love, you know where you belong. What old system, identity, or belief are you ready to break out of? What does it mean to belong to your body, your truth, your vision? Yeah. Let us choose ourselves. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate you. Sending you guys so much love to see. My heart is getting a lot better. And let us share what we have learned. But let us celebrate this powerful day. We're starting. Things are moving. And yeah, there's nothing to hold on. Everything is being revealed. Year of the snake. Right? Snake is not playing games. Authenticity is the highest frequency. If anyone's masking, pretending, they are being exposed and revealed right now. Let us just be real. We don't need to be perfect. We just let us be real and honest with ourselves, honest with our feelings too, and let us choose ourselves over and over again. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.